Hey broskies. So today we're going to talk about kind of a more serious topic, Black Lives Matter.
It took so long for us to discuss this because I was grounded for first couple of weeks of summer and then I went camping, and obviously I couldn't film while we were camping, but we still feel like it needs to be talked about.
And I think even though we're a small channel, we really have to use our platform, no matter how big or small, to educate people and also to give people resources. We will be leaving plenty of resources in the description. And I think first what we need to say is so systematic oppression is oppression by an institution like society or the government. But specifically today, we're going to talk about Black people. Out of all people of color, Black people face a lot of different forms of systematic oppression, just like any minority. It covers so many different parts of their life, but specifically what people are talking about, what's being focused on, is how they face discrimination by the police and by the justice system.
An example of systematic oppression for Black people in the justice system is that more Black people die to police brutality and end up incarcerated, not because they commit more crime, but because their neighborhoods are over-policed and they're found guilty for way more crimes than white people were.
Yeah, they're put to jail way more often than white people just because there's some bias in the justice system, even though justice is supposed to be blind.
Yeah.
This video is about specifically what happened to George Floyd, which was awful. He was on the ground for a little over 8 minutes, struggling to breathe. When he did not resist arrest at all, he wasn't violent, he wasn't instigating anything. It was purely just because of the color of his skin. It's sad to think about an authoritative figure like police officers, who are meant to protect us and keep us safe, are feared by Black people and other people of color because they're scared that they could get arrested or even killed for little to no reason.
George Floyd died of police brutality, and he's not the first Black person to die from a violent hate crime, but he's getting the whole world talking about police brutality.
Because it is an issue that needs to be discussed.
There's more you can do than to just be aware. Spread the word. Us and a few other friends from school are trying to form a club at our high school and talk about police brutality and other forms of systematic oppression. The club is called Justice for People of Color. We will put a link to the Instagram in the description below. We will also put other links down below for how you can support the Black Lives Matter movement, even just from your own house, and even if you don't have the ability to donate. So check them out below.
One thing that I've personally been trying to do to help is watching a playlist of videos where all the AdSense revenue goes to different charities to help people of color. I'm actually going to share my screen so you guys can see it. So this is the playlist. Currently I have it muted so that I don't hear it in the background of the Zoom call. You could listen to these videos. You could put it on your phone on loop and then just set your phone aside. You can see over here, there's tons of different videos that you can watch. You can check out the description to sign petitions, to donate, whatever you want. Another thing they say is don't skip the ads, just let them run all the way through. All right, that's pretty much it. Check out the links below. Please sign the petitions, watch the YouTube videos on repeat. Whatever you can do, please take a little bit of your time to do it. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. We'd actually really appreciate it if you give this video a like for the algorithm, share it with friends so that they can help with everything in the description below. And that's it.
That's it.